I would say that is generally a Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a container store haul for you guys. I'm going to show you guys what's in my bag from my last shopping trip, in addition to what I bought back in March. What inspired me to get into home decor is not only did I see a lot of TikTokers showing their rooms or renovations during quarantine, but also I just started picking up more books that had to do with home decor and home organization. So without further ado, let's get started with the haul. So the very first item I got a hold of as soon as I walked into the container store was this egg bin right here. This is super aesthetic and super useful. I can't wait to use this. I'm going to put it in my fridge as soon as I'm done filming this video. I waited for you guys before I could actually open it up. This one comes in a set of 15, and I recommend this for anyone who eats a lot of eggs like me, or if you have a family or you live with other people, because generally I feel like a dozen eggs isn't a lot, especially when you live with more than one person, or if you eat a lot of eggs like me. Not only did I buy one egg bin, I actually bought 2 egg bins right over here, and I am a happy camper because now I have an aesthetic way to display my eggs. I will say the prices are generally expensive for the collection called the Home Edit. This is a collection created by these 2 ladies who are definitely talented. They have their own collection sold at the container store. One of the things they created was this egg bin right here. Each egg bin is $20.99. In general, I did buy them because I know for the long run I'm going to be eating eggs for years and years to come. Not only that, I do want a really visually appealing and organized fridge, so I think it's worth the investment, although it is a pricey price. Second on our shopping list, we have the large berry bin right here. It is very similar to the egg bin that I showed you guys. There's air holes or air slits on the bottom of it. It allows your produce to breathe. It says it's meant for berries, but to be honest, I don't eat a lot of fruit. I eat more vegetables than I do fruit, so I actually might just put more vegetables in here. I personally have this struggle where a lot of my vegetables go bad because I don't even see them in my fridge. That's how cluttered my fridge is, or I don't have this organization method where I can locate what I bought and how much of it I bought. I feel like these clear organizers are definitely a helpful way to help you better see what's in your fridge at all times. I really don't like those bins that you pull out that come with the fridge. It's super stiff, it's super cluttered, it's really hard to get a hold of your vegetables and anything in the bins in general. I like these portable bins right here because then you can place it on your shelf and the vegetables are much more easier to grab when you're in a hurry or you just want to cook and you can see everything right out in front of you. Also, what I love about the Home Edit products and just the container store in general is everything is a good size or stackable. So as you can see here, this is the egg bin and this is the large berry bin. They can stack on top of each other. It just is so useful to have more than one of these because then you can easily play Legos in your fridge and you're not like fighting to fit everything in every nook and cranny. They're a perfect match for each other. Third on our list, we have a large kitchen bin. So what is a kitchen bin? You can use it for almost anything, and that's what I love. I just love how there's a lot of versatility and functionality with each and every one of their products. As you can see, you can use it for pretty much anything, and you can use it even outside of the kitchen. I can either put more vegetables in here, I can put fruits in here. Under a little flyer here, they put drinks, and I don't actually have a lot of drinks in my fridge except for oat milk. I could put my oat milk in here, but I have a better place for it, which you guys might find weird, but I personally think it works for me. What I love about being in the kitchen is having all my vegetables washed, cooked, cut, prepared, and ready to go anytime if I want to make a stir fry, if I want to make an omelet. I feel like the thing that holds me back from cooking healthy the most is not taking the time to prepare my vegetables or anything ahead of time, so I end up going to DoorDash or I go grab takeout because if I'm hangry, and I want to eat right away. So I feel like the container store or the Home Edit products will really help me just organize my fridge more aesthetically, and I can have all my produce ready to go, easy to see, and I don't have to fight the fridge to find where my green onions are and all of that. And I got 2 of these as well. What I learned from just home decorists in general, especially when you're organizing your fridge or your home aesthetically, is to buy more organization products than you need because you can always just see what visually stands out and then you can return what you don't use. This kitchen bin is worth $19.99. Again, I think it's on the pricier side, but if you're looking for long-term organization and a stress-free life, I think it's definitely worth the investment. Okay, so we're gonna switch things up now, and instead of bins, I'm gonna talk about something else I picked up at the container store. This is called a large 2-section bra wash bag. This is for my ladies out there. If you want to wash your bras easily and you don't want to mess up the padding, this is a good way to go. I love using mesh bags so much. I bought a lot from Amazon, but this is the first one I bought from the container store. This is a good way to wash them without damaging them too much in the washer because the mesh fabric helps protect your garment. So you can also throw in like underwear in here, socks in here. I generally recommend these types of products for organizational purposes. One of my pet peeves is finding all the socks in your washer, finding them in the dryer, and then realizing you have to pick every single one out of a bed sheet, out of a jacket. Socks go everywhere when it comes to the dryer. Even though it says a bra wash bag, I would recommend this for anything that just gets lost in the washer and the dryer. Socks, bras, underwear, all of that. This is $6.99, which isn't too expensive to me, especially when you're going to be using it a lot in the near future whenever you do your laundry. Lo and behold, we have a marble grip shelf liner. So what this shelf liner does is essentially, you know how you have a shelf and sometimes it has like damages, it has cracks, it has stains and all of that nasty stuff from a previous tenant living there, or you just have some imperfections in your shelf that you want to get rid of. What you do is you cut out the dimensions of what you need from this liner. You line it up on your shelf. You use an adhesive, which I'll link in the description box below. Essentially, when you're putting back your plates, your mugs, your bowls, and all of your dinnerware, it looks really nice and pristine. And I'm kind of low-key sad that I found this months later, because I actually bought a plain white one. I was looking for marble everywhere and I couldn't find it, but I found it spontaneously at the Container store this one day in December. The Amazon one I did buy, it does work well, but it's just a plain white and it was like $22. This one is $10. So that's 50% off what I bought. I actually have this really atrocious wooden desk from back in the days that is just this really nasty brown I don't like. And I'm gonna see if I can line this on the top of it and see if it looks better. If not, it's worth a try and I can always use this to line my shelves in the near future. But I'm gonna line my desk and see how that looks. This is called an Eco Marble Cutting Board and it is $16.99. I personally think it's a good deal only because of the fact that I do cook a lot and I do a lot of IGTV recipes. This is something that is worth the investment for me. Not only is this beautiful, but it's functional as well. So I've actually cut vegetables on this before. Because it's my IGTV baby, I don't want to damage it too much. And there's no marks or indentations at all. I can't explain it, but this is literally the bougiest cutting board I have. It's really affordable. It's really durable. It's very lightweight, but it has that ombre effect of marble and I really like it. I would recommend this for all Instagrammers, content creators, food photographers. This is literally something you need to get your hands on. It's just so beautiful. And I'm surprised this is so underhyped. Like, I haven't heard of it until I found it for myself, but I definitely want to share this with you guys. And I think everyone should have a cute cutting board like this. What I'm about to show you guys next is one of my absolute non-negotiable favorites. This is known as the OXO Pop Container and it comes in many sizes. This is their medium size. I have sizes from small to medium to large, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I organize my pantry. These are definitely a lifesaver and they make my life just feel so much more less cluttered and so much more Marie Kondo friendly. You can literally see the ingredients. You don't have to dig through all the bags that you have in your pantry. What I personally do is I take a label maker and I label what ingredient goes in each respective bin. Also, another feature I wanted to point out is it has a little button right here to keep the oxygen out so that your ingredients stay fresh for a longer time. You just open it up and then you close it and you click the button, which I personally find really fun. One out of many containers that I have is a small one right here. This one specifically has my chia seeds in here. I feel like it's a very easy and therapeutic way to store my ingredients. When you leave it in the original bag, sometimes there's air that gets captured in it and the ingredients just don't last as long when you leave them in the original packaging and there's oxygen left over in them. To all my panko lovers out there, these are panko crumbs and I pretty much buy anywhere from 1 to 3 boxes and then I just pour it in here to make it very visually appealing and organized as so. Keeps it fresh because of the button right here. And then whenever I want to add panko crumbs to chicken or salmon, I can just scoop out however much I want and put it back in the pantry. All my Asian lovers can relate because we got white rice right here. I know I'm going against the grain, didn't mean to make that pun. A lot of us have our rice bags at home, but I like to display my white rice like this in a really big clear container where I can see it. It's really easy for me to grab rice. I just click the button, scoop out however much rice I want, put it back in the pantry. Just look how aesthetic this is. This makes me so happy to see whenever I'm in my kitchen. I don't have to fumble through a bag. I can just simply get it and go. So I'll be linking all of these containers in the description box below so you guys can shop around. This is my DYMO label maker and I use it to label all of my OXO Pop containers from the Container store. This also helps me organize my Poshmark bins. And because I'm talking about my Poshmark already, I might as well put my closet right over here. This helps organize anything in your household. If you have a shelf, you can use it to label the shelf of what you're organizing. If you have a bin, you can organize that. If you have a container with ingredients, you can do that. For anyone who's organizing their home, a label maker is definitely an essential in your life. So next up, I want to thank this book for helping me get my home decor inspiration on. This is the Home Edit book. You guys know I've been talking about this exact brand. In the previous clips, it shows you tips and pictures on how you can essentially create your dream kitchen, your dream bedroom, your dream pantry, your dream kids room. Every single room that could be in a house is in this book. You guys need to check it out. This is a good book to buy for yourself or for your friend because it just has so many visually appealing pictures in here, and I personally love this. I would read it again. That's how good it is. Last but not least, we have the biggest product I bought from this shopping haul. This is called the Under the Sink Expandable Organizer right over here. At least it kind of fits in the frame. It shows you visually how it works. So essentially you can see how it comes with 2 trays and also these bins as well. It respects the fact that we have that little water pipe that connects to our sink, so it leaves room for that as well in the center. You can just put all your cleaning products, your detergent, your soap, etc., in the sides of the water pipe. This thing is pretty heavy, by the way. $42.99. I would say that is generally a pretty... Wow, my phone fell right in a bin, like it's meant to be organized or something. But anyways, so this is $42.99. In all honesty, I do think that is a pretty pricey investment. But again, if it organizes my sink very well, which by the way, my under the kitchen sink is pretty organized in general. But what I will say is I only have 1 bin that goes here in my sink. It's just not as space friendly. So what I mean is there's a lot of open space on the top area. If it helps me save space and I can put more products under my sink than I can now, then it's a worthy investment in my opinion. Oh, and that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys want to see more home decor or organization videos, recipe videos, shopping hauls, challenges, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.